Hollow Knight is an incredible game. The type platforming, enemy design, and level design are all amazing in this Metroidvania. But where Hollow Knight goes above and beyond is in its music. All the music from Hollow Knight gives each level or boss fight an amazing amount of character. In this video, I'll go through some of the examples of the music and why, without it, the character of this game would be significantly worse. At the beginning of the game, there is no music. This goes on until you get out of the tutorial zone. The creators of the game did this very intentionally, as emptiness is a huge thematic part of the story. So within the first 5 minutes, they've given you a key theme to the story and you don't even know it yet. Only until you descend into Hallownest does the music change. It becomes playful, matching the start of your journey. Let's compare two levels in the game, Greenpath and Queen's Garden. Visually, they are very similar, both full of green plants growing everywhere, leafy enemies, and annoying thorns for you to walk into. But if you listen to the music, the levels get their own distinct flair. Greenpath is usually the second level of the game you get to, and its music is light with multiple stringed instruments. A harp starts the song, followed by some violins. Flutes are added, and this gives the song almost a mystical feel. The pace starts to pick up with the introduction of some percussion instruments. Eventually the song loops back to what it was in the beginning, but this time instead of it being calm and slow, it's excited and bounding. The feeling you get as you go deeper and deeper into the forest. Queen's Garden is a level you usually get to later in the game, similar to Greenpath, but with way stronger enemies, way more thorns, and these new landings that if you stand on them, they fall away. The music starts at the harp, but this time it's accompanied by a few stringed instruments and a cymbal. The music of Queen's Garden gives off this relaxing feel. You can imagine walking through this royal garden just by hearing the song. A special part of it, though, is the fight music. It's similar to the non-fight music, but it adds a cello that gives this great sense of urgency. You still feel that you're in a beautiful garden, but there's something that you have to fight now. Let's look at a boss. The Mantis Lords are a fast-paced two-stage fight. Lords jump around the stage and throw swirling sides to damage you. The music, too, is fast-paced, and it'll be one of the first songs you hear that is predominantly string-focused in the game. The alternating violins match the quick attack patterns of the boss. The Radiance is the final boss of the game. You're a tiny, insignificant bug, while the Radiance is something akin to a god. The music for this fight truly makes you feel like you're challenging a god. It starts when you challenge the sun, which is the Radiance, with a strong umph. It's followed up with the Shepherd's Stone, which is an audio trick that creates a sound that is always going up in pitch, but in reality is looping. It gives the feeling of fighting something that is much stronger than you, and the chorus and other instruments are added in, it makes the fight even more awe-inspiring. At the end of the fight, the music cuts out and you're left with silence, as the void destroys the Radiance. Just as you started the game with silence, you end the game with silence. Team Cherry, the makers of the game, are incredibly deliberate in the music they put into it. This not only gave them a better product, but greatly complemented the major themes of the story.